Hello again, it's time for some more quality insights into the Eurozone situation, this time with Anita Paluch from Gecko Global Markets. So we've seen Eurozone unemployment hit an all-time high. Is this an indication that we're going to see renewed bearish pressure on the Eurozone? Because it has been relatively quiet on the Eurozone front for the last month or two.
Yeah, I think what we have seen in the Eurozone unemployment, it's a pretty bad number, considering it's the highest we have seen since 1995. So it's above 10% in the Eurozone, and it's hitting over 25% in Greece and in Spain. So it's a pretty bad picture. And looking at the landscape, it clearly shows that the European policymakers have to find a way out of the crisis.
And what about the Greece situation? Because that still rumbles on. The debt to GDP ratio has been revealed. It's going to be a lot worse, and there's talk about pushing back when they have to hit that 120% debt to GDP ratio. Is Greek news already priced into the market?
Well, Greece has been a subject on the news for quite a long time, and considering the situation, yeah, it's definitely something that has been priced in the markets as such, and the situation has shown now it's a little bit worse in terms of the numbers. So, yeah, again, policymakers would need to take a second look as to what to do with that country.
Yeah, I know you monitor the German markets very closely. We always call Germany the engine room of Europe, but how much longer can it be protected from what's going on elsewhere in the Eurozone?
Yeah, that's a very interesting issue. That's true. Germany has been seen as the locomotive of Europe, the engine of growth, the jobs machine, export machine, and we can see that the country can't really escape its geography. If Europe is in shambles, then obviously it will impact German economy as well. It's not as bad in Germany as it might be in other countries, because German government has introduced some measures to decrease the impact the crisis might have on companies, like for example short-term measures, subsidies to companies that allow companies to take on employees still while they operate at low capacity. So this might not change the direction of the Europe as such, but it shows that the policymakers have to find a way out, stop wrangling about which path to choose, but have actually decide which way to go. And if the growth is really at risk, then maybe they should concentrate more on the growth issues rather than austerity measures.
Just to finish off, I'm sure you follow the DAX. How do you expect the DAX to react? Because as we've been discussing, Germany has this separation from the Eurozone, but also totally intertwined with it. So how does the DAX react in this situation?
Well, today it has reacted very well. We had very good news from China, and with the big exposure export companies are getting from Asia, that's been a very good news, because China has just shown that it escaped the contraction. It's been for 2 months, so yeah, car makers especially has profited from that news. But we also have to consider that this is that China has got exposure to Europe as well, and with the situation in Europe, that might not last that long.
Anita Paluch giving her insight into the Eurozone situation. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for now. So from London, goodbye.